Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So today I'm reacting to.
Sometimes even being the host.
I'm reacting to Top 20 Unintentionally Disturbing Kids Coach from Around the World by Blame on George. Well, I've seen this video before, but in hindsight, I didn't react to this until now. So that being said, here we go. Warning: this content so dark young guys.
Have you ever tuned into your favorite show as a child and was creeped out by one specific character?
Oh yeah.
And one that wasn't even supposed to be creepy? Sometimes even being the host of the show or its main characters. Well, you're not alone. Apparently tons of children's shows around the world has had these unintentionally creepy, nightmarish characters. So today, we're going to count down 20 unintentionally disturbing kids characters from around the world.
Here we go. Top 20 certain kids characters from around the world. That's what it's in the title sequence. Here we go. There we go. Number 20.
The Boobahs from Boobah.
I never got into this show.
This show was a British TV program that was produced by Ragdoll Productions. The Boobahs are 5 gumdrop-shaped creatures with big eyes and lights for eyebrows. Their heads are shriveled into their necks, and they awkwardly move around and fly with each other.
This is creepy right
The
here.
Boobahs do not speak. Instead, they communicate by making noises like squeaks and cracks. Like other shows on this list, many children, and even some adults, found the Boobahs to be absolutely terrifying. There's just something so unsettling about the way they walk and move. And if that weren't enough, their website could use some help too.
Yeah.
Distorted music along with weird flash games that won't really entertain anyone who's above the age of 3 seem to make the thing a little more
like I said, I never got this show much because it's so creepy.
Show should be.
And wait till I see you number 19. Wait till I see this. Number 19.
The Puppets from the Wiggles.
Oh God.
The Wiggles was a musical group.
Yeah, well, I've seen a show since I was a kid, but mine and I hated it, so.
Well, several of the cast members of the original group has either left due to physical.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard.
The original series had some pretty weird ideas about some of the side skits. For example, there was the Puppets, which was based on a popular
Thank God I didn't see those four.
And TV show at the time.
So true.
These horrifying things had their own unique look and style, even though their voices were pitched up in the same manner as the titular rodents.
Whoa.
They move in rather stilted, disjointed ways.
Oh my God.
And pretty terrible puppetry to go
Nightmare if you're right there, guys.
They always have these big, plastered smiles on their faces.
See those eyes up there? They stare right past you.
They stare right past you.
Yep, that's what's. Oh God, I gotta put the roof on. Seen this?
Really, this would feel more home on a Chucky's film.
It's so true.
TV show. Nonetheless, Wiggles puppets gave kids nightmares throughout all of the 90s.
Thank God I didn't see those four. I would be creeped out right now. Alright, number 18.
Fafo, from the island of Dr. Moreau.
Whoa.
Fafo is an alien-born character from a fictional planet called Fafolandia.
Yeah.
He came to Earth to form his own band called Balloon Magic
Is she pretty?
with a quartet of children.
I did her.
Since his inception, he's grown to become quite popular amongst Brazilian children, getting
If I was Brazilian, I wouldn't
robots,
see this show.
dolls, and other licensed products. However, he's still incredibly creepy, and his features are incredibly bizarre.
Yeah.
Most notably his
Bizarre,
strong cheeks that outgrow and sag over his skin,
Like a dog.
and his eyes that gave off an almost sinister-looking stare.
God. Look at that.
His nightmarish appearance is completely
I think I was born in Brazil.
intentional,
I haven't seen this. Yeah, it's nightmarish.
nonetheless.
Oh, alright, number 17. We got a long way to go, so get comfy.
Sasuga Minami from Maburi TV. Liberated TV was a morning Japanese TV show.
Yeah, I'm doing a reaction video right now.
She's seen in a one-piece jumpsuit that has patches on it saying some pretty vulgar things all in English.
Oh.
And while these two might be confusing to a Japanese audience, the third is well known because of its close translation to the word kwaku. There really is no reason behind her outfits.
Vulgar words on this.
She's been worn in a number of episodes with little to no backlash. And one
Hey, what's with kids with Nirvana shirts? Well, I like Nirvana, but I didn't buy one of the shirts.
No real reason.
Yeah, no
She
reason.
dances and helps choreograph the children with these inappropriate messages displayed on her
Oh,
shirts.
her eyes popped out. Yeah, look, put that on like 4. Yeah, 4. I'm 16. There we go.
The Flute from HR Puff and Stuff. This was our children's show.
And HR Puff and Stuff was made by
17 episodes.
See, made by, I think it was by Hanna-Barbera during the 60s.
And lands on a deserted island. Him and his friend, a talking flute
It's
named
just
Freddy,
amazing.
take a ride on a mysterious boat that leads into the living island.
It's kind of like live action. Just like it's like the Banana Splits Adventure show.
Freddy to her castle. The entire show is full of strange human-sized puppets. And Freddy the Flute is the creepiest looking companion ever.
Thank God I didn't see this
An
one.
unsettling face whenever he talks or just appears.
She's just amazing.
But what's just as terrifying as Freddy the Flute is Witchy Poo. The primary antagonist
God,
of the
what
series
a-
is after Freddy the Flute.
That's a creepy name right there. With the word poop at the end. It's kind
Even her
of.
henchmen.
Hey Craig, what's up, man? Number 15. Here we go.
The Grove from the
Oh
Moon.
God, it's creepy.
The Grove is a fictional character in the
God, what
series
is
show,
that?
The Moons. She's a tall, ghost-like creature.
Oh, ghost-like
and is
creature,
known
huh?
as the biggest threat in Moon Valley. Cold, creepy, and with a killer stare. Everything
That's
this
like being
character
chased for this
touches
creepy character.
freezes. If she stays in one spot,
Oh,
for more
it's a
than
girl.
an hour, the
Grove.
grove dies, and nothing
What?
can ever
Is a
live
grove
there
supposed to
again.
be like a species or
In the
something?
English dub,
Oh gosh, she's
she's
staring right at
completely
me.
mute. But in the film,
Oh,
over
God.
France and Japan,
Oh
dub,
God.
her voice
And if you watch this at night,
is
don't.
terrifying.
Oh God. Oh God, I think I'm kind of scared. Oh, oh God. Oh God, Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh God. See, thank God this wasn't like a French TV.
The
Oh,
Grove is
geez.
considered to be one of the most intimidating characters.
Yeah, it's
in
intimidating,
children's
alright.
However, she is also considered by others to be one of the most sympathetic and misunderstood.
Oh,
villains.
sympathetic, eh?
Even though she starts out portrayed
she's
as
smiling.
an evil and terrifying antagonist, later adaptations depict her as a lonely person who longs for warmth, light, and companionship.
Oh, so she touched me, I just
but is
freeze.
unable to.
She's like Mr. Freeze on, or she's like Mr. Freeze, but with,
She has no control over her appearance.
she's like Elsa from Frozen, minus, that. That's fucking mess. Number 14, here we go.
Mr. Blobby from
Whoa, it's even creepier than a Grove.
Noel's House Party was a Saturday night TV show on the BBC, once hailed as the most important show on the BBC by a senior corporation executive. In 2010, Noel's House Party was voted the best Saturday night TV show.
Wow, that was brilliant. I like this.
To the Mirror. Despite the positive reception, one of the show's characters was negatively received, and that was Mr. Blobby. Mr. Blobby
Oh,
was
God.
an 8-foot, round-shaped pink figure.
Jump
covered in
scare.
yellow spots. He communicates
That's one jump
by
scare.
saying the word Blobby in a electronically altered
It's like
voice
a
and
clown or
expresses
something.
mood through the tone of his voice.
Oh,
Mr.
God.
Blobby would partake in pranks involving celebrities.
Oh, jeez.
where he
What-
would act
what-
clumsy,
what
childish,
is that
to irritate
thing?
them. Mr. Blobby was criticized for his behavior, at one point causing one little girl to cry after throwing her
That gives
birthday
Mr. Blobby
on the
a
floor,
smacking gobby.
which
This
then
son.
caused the father to approach the stage and attack Blobby.
Well, the dad did something right to protect the daughter. My dad didn't protect me, so I give him.
Moment shots from the Muppet Show.
Well, I read some about motions on Wikipedia, but I read some of it though, but
Guest appearance on the Muppet Show. They're an experimental group of dancers formed in Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. And also, I think there's one female member in this group, but I never see her face though.
And other forms of artistry. They mainly perform in
Oh,
black
there's Kermit.
leotards or other minimal attire.
Oh, leotard. It's all black anyway, so you can't see nothing.
Silent. They also made an appearance on Sesame Street, where they performed several times.
My guess, that was in the 70s.
One involving 2 cardboard boxes to demonstrate the idea of being sane and different, and another involving freely stretching out each other's masks. These concepts must have been entertaining and even fascinating to adults, but for children, it must have confused and horrified them.
We'll also be using the Don's Tankins and expressions in this.
Pale white masks with cold, permanent expressions are menacing.
Well, flatten my
However, the
funnel.
fact that they are surrounded by beloved Muppets makes them even more disturbing.
So true. Number 12.
The Phone from Telechat.
What?
Telechat is a French television show designed to be a parody of news programs, but for kids. It stars puppets of anthropomorphic animals, who all act.
It's not too bad. Unlike some of the characters on this list.
It gives off just an uncomfortable vibe.
Well, she's
And
pretty.
they all look just as weird too. The cat in the suit frequently has a broken arm, and the ostrich wears lipstick and shows cleavage.
Hey, Graham.
But strangest of all is the phone with a face.
I'm
Whispers in the anchorman's ear.
reacting to a video called Top 20 Intentionally Disturbing Kids Characters Around the
Constantly
World.
changing his tone. The show itself doesn't look that bad, and it does have some more
What
frightening
is
moments.
it anyway?
Like this microphone with an ear attached to it.
What?
It has a permanent-looking smile stuck on it, and an extremely bothersome voice.
What do you see about his jaguar? A jaguar. Oh my god. Number 11. Here we go. About halfway done.
More so. From More So.
Whoa, that's creepy.
There was honestly not that much information about More So online.
Man.
All we do know
There's only one jump scare so far.
from a finished children's show.
So there was 2 finished shows. The Movements and
is
More
what I
So.
assume will be a scene from the show
What the?
featuring a bear character stirring something. In this horrifying, nightmare-inducing, distorted clip of
That's nightmare-inducing right
the
there.
frightening music only helps solidify More So as a being of children's fears. And without it, he's still scary looking. Again, there's not much I can
This is
comment
just
about his
scared
character,
looking right
or
here.
even what the show was about,
Oh
which
my
ironically
god.
only adds to the creepiness.
This is just amazing, dudes. Alright, number 10. Halfway.
Carbuncle from Ik Mik Lorland. This Netherlands show was an educational program
What
that
the?
ran for 2 seasons in 1994. The series was intended to teach children how to read with a method called learning to read safely. It featured a character
Oh,
named
God.
Carbuncle, who induced fear into every Dutch child who watched the
That's
show.
2 jump
In fact,
scares
the
so
show
far.
emphasized heavily because of Carbuncle, who many parents thought was too scary for their children. Some
So
even
true.
feared nightmares,
Yeah.
according to a loosely translated article. After the first 20 episodes, Carbuncle was made more kid-friendly by transforming him almost entirely human.
That's a bit
This was
better,
to inspire
but
viewers to continue watching the series and expand on their education.
well, that has
And
been done
skeptical
anyway
system,
to the original
Ik Mik
form.
Lorland was a huge success.
To that
Though
thing.
many Dutch children still recall the terror that was Carbuncle.
Number 9. Here we go.
Ananas from Telefrancis.
Oh, I've seen this in the entire sequence.
Telefrancis was a French children's show that ran from 1984 to 1986.
So it ran for 2 years. Big whoop. This thing's creepy.
Canadian and American schools to teach their students French as a second language.
Wow.
However, the show featured a character named Ananas, a frightening, sporadic talking pineapple who often gets into adventures with our 2 main characters. She pretty much never blinks and is usually just looking around in a dazed stare when she's not speaking. She's almost nothing like her animated counterpart, who always appears in the show's opening title sequence. There's one episode where she sings and dances.
I missed
in
that
chorus
sequence,
with
but
2 other children. again looking extremely uncomfortable and creepy.
This is just amazing. Number 8. Here we go.
Hartley Hare from Pipkin.
Who are you talking to, Harvey?
There was a 70s kids show in Britain called
Pipkin.
Pipkin.
Hartley here. I'm going Bugs Bunny.
1973
There's bugs right
to
there.
December 1981.
God.
The show starred a gang of animals such as a pig, a monkey named Topop, an ostrich named
Sorry, but
Tavy,
you got mixed up in there.
and a hare named Hartley
I'm
Hare.
calling Bugs.
He was the most daunting thing about the show.
My
And
God.
while Hartley Hare wasn't intended to be creepy, he ended up being downright unnerving.
It's unnerving for some viewers.
The show itself was devoid of any real humor or color.
It's so
And
true.
instead focused on a depressing color scheme. In this video, Hartley talks to children about being naughty.
And today I'm going to talk to you about being naughty.
He then brings out a glove puppet and explains that
It's not too bad,
all
but
sorts of things
nah.
with a glove puppet.
No, you can be naughty with a glove puppet, can't you?
Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulty right now.
I'm going to talk to you about
Ah,
being naughty.
there we go.
He then brings out a glove puppet and explains that you can do all sorts of things with a glove puppet.
No, you can be naughty with a glove puppet, can't you?
Oh, it's cute by the way, but
Dearie me, Michael. We have been getting into lots of trouble, haven't we? Yes. Still.
Pipkins was canceled when its producers, ATV, lost its franchise for the Midlands ITV region.
thank God.
Interestingly, due to videotape damage and poor storage, many of the show's episodes are completely lost. Out of 333
That's a lot of
episodes,
episodes.
only 135 survived the test of time.
Wow. That's went. Here we go, number 7.
The Giant Walrus from Pingu.
Well, I watched Pengu about a few episodes, but never seen this one.
Pingu falls asleep and finds himself in a dream where his igloo home flies away and then his bed grows legs and moves around.
Wow.
As bizarre as most dreams go, this one seems fine until a giant walrus begins to stalk Pingu. The walrus slowly murmurs and
Whoa.
audible noises before confronting Pingu.
That's creepy.
He traps Pingu in an igloo and then laughs some more in an uncomfortably deep tone and must have scared the children watching at home.
Thank God I didn't watch this episode because it was scaring crapless
He only
people.
appeared in this
Look
one
at this.
episode. It was banned from distribution due to the walrus being
Thank-
frightening for many young viewers.
Thank God.
It was also removed from British television
Thank
in
God.
2003
Yep.
and was one of the few programs pulled from airing
But
in
how
the
did
United
you eat
States.
that? It's so big. Alright, number 6.
Hes Healthy from Hes Healthy Songs for Little Praisers.
What?
Hes Healthy is described by their website as a songbook, but not just any songbook. A songbook full of songs for children. Hes Healthy, in reality, is a grown man in a book costume. His
Yeah.
face is painted blue, and it appears that he has some sort of clay prosthetic
What
to make his
in
cheeks
the...
more
What
pronounced.
is that?
He is often with and watching a group of
Creepy.
kids.
Change right
His
there.
dog Blooper. Blooper is another 30-something man who wears a downright creepy dog
Oh.
costume and is
Like a
forced to
dog.
act like a dog. Oftentimes, kids are petting him and treating him like an animal, which includes allowing them to lay in their laps and allowing them to pet his thighs and getting uncomfortably close to his groinal
Towards the
area.
penis, no doubt.
It really does scream stranger danger.
Yep.
But really, That is for you to decide.
Oh, God. Number 5. The top 5. Here we go.
The puppets from Peppermint Bark.
What the?
According to TV tropes,
Well,
this 80s TV
I
show
watched
can be
before.
described as
Well, I didn't watch this Peppermint Bark
straight from
thing.
hell.
Yep.
And rightfully so. The main
And
cast
plus,
of
spoiler,
characters is a scary
this show
group
was
of
ripped off from
puppets
Sesame
that
Street.
teaches children lessons like letters, numbers, colors, and so on.
Yeah.
Take Ernie, for example.
Oh,
Who
God.
likes to sing about the letter M.
It's me, Ernie. Today on Peppermint Bark, we're introducing the letter M. It's such a great letter. It's marvelous.
My
Magnificent. I can't imagine life without the letter M.
Oh, man.
The song is poorly written
Yup.
and sung by a voice that can make ears bleed.
Yeah, you're right.
There's also Maynard, an old, saggy-looking puppet who sings.
He's not too bad,
about
this
blue
guy.
in this clip.
I'm so blue. I said I'm so blue.
Oh, man.
I used to be yellow. Now I'm laid back and mellow.
He's laid back. That's what I like about this
Not only
guy.
is the show incredibly obscure, but it was a ripoff of Sesame Street.
Called it.
It had an opening title sequence with children and puppets that gave lessons, and even a character that bears a striking resemblance to the Cookie Monster.
What?
What really makes the show
Well, bust
unnerving
my
is the way
boiler.
they move and the designs themselves. It honestly looks as though there are actors that just had their heads removed and then replaced with a creepy doll.
Oh, my God. Number 4. Here we go.
Lisbon, from Lisbon. This 80s show was about an alien magician known as Lisbon, who solves puzzles and
I guess this British TV show by the BBC.
Earth.
Never seen this one.
The show was
Yeah,
mostly
I
educational,
didn't watch it.
with the solutions to the puzzles being revealed towards the end of each episode. That's all fine and whatnot, but Wisbit's design
Look at that
is
bunny.
terrifying. It has a painfully high-pitched and disturbing
Sure.
chime
In the background, it's all black and white right
that's
now, man.
annoying, but evil sounding all at the same time.
Hey, Wisbit, have you seen what happened?
I certainly have, Wooly.
Did you just come from Puzzleopolis?
Yes, I did.
Circle Square. Is it,
Black, white, and green.
G? And the puzzle game, is it,
Black, white, and green.
and squidgy? Not squidgy.
I'm afraid so. These are black, white,
God.
and gray bug now.
He's also accompanied by this tall, creepy bunny,
Yep.
whose voice sounds muttered and delirious, unintentionally coming off as a threat.
Yeah.
Wisbit lives in a house that's completely void of color.
Told you it's black and
with
white
chilling music being
background,
played
man.
in the background.
Let's zoom out of it.
However,
Yeah, it's visible.
Towards the end of one episode, the color palette does lighten up, but
It's colors.
the bunny just dances for an uncomfortable amount of time, while Wisbit just stands there, pondering.
Wait till you see a creepy character. Wait for it until he appears. Number 3.
Ratafak Plashto from Slender.
Whoa!
Definitely
Whoa.
one of the more obscure characters on this
3
list.
jump
This
scares.
horrifying puppet is from a Czechoslovakian TV show.
And my guess from the 80s because Czechoslovakia was the communist state.
According to
I'm back in the
Usenet,
60s, 70s, and
his
80s.
name translates to Nosy Blankets.
What?
Anyways, in
Whoa.
this clip, he's frolicking around and singing an insanely creepy song.
What the?
In the show, he seems to enjoy walking around and having fun with children. That's all I
Whoa.
can take out of him. He just looks so damn creepy and moves in such a bizarre way.
Oh yeah. He's creepy. He's from Czechoslovakia. Number 2.
Nobody from Sesame Street. Count to 10 with Nobody was an odd and old sketch from the early years of Sesame Street. It featured a disembodied floating set of eyes and mouth called Nobody. as he counted down from 10, with weird animations and music in the background.
Yeah, so weird.
The scariest thing about Nobody is his eerie-sounding voice. It was so unusually calm and ominous.
Whoa.
He almost sounded like a psychopath waiting to murder someone. Nobody originated from an early Jim Henson short film about the human subconscious. Nobody would, just like in the Sesame Street, float around and speak in his isolated, whispering voice, and have flashbacks about his family. Sometimes he would stutter, and other times he would smack his lips or moan and talk about his evil thoughts.
That's a nice thought. Isn't that beautiful? Of course I've got some evil thoughts too. I guess everybody does. Hey, you want to see my evil thoughts? I keep them over here, in this part of my brain.
4 jump
As soon
scares.
as he mentioned these evil thoughts, disturbing images would flash on screen for a brief few frames.
Alright, and now number 1.
Mr. Nosybunk from Jigsaw. This character is from an 80s British TV show and was originally supposed to serve as the program's comic relief character. As the show went on, he became more the subject of fear. Episodes would often show Mr. Nosybunk acting out clues to the word of the week.
Brit, no doubt.
After all, this was an educational children's show, and for a children's show, he was downright horrifying.
Yeah.
His mask had these big, lifeless eyes that just kind of stared off into the distance. This wide and unchanging grin that displays a haunting smile, and an unusually large nose.
Yeah.
In the show, he's always silent.
Yeah, it's not. His mission's
often had his
upward.
nightmarish
It's so
repetitive
fun.
tune accompany him. Not much was really known about his character, and information was scarce until recently, when he was brought up online. Charlie Brooker, host of the BBC television series Screenwipe, describes him as a leering death mask figure who haunted his dreams and struck him as the kind who would sneak into a stranger's bedroom in the dead of night and knife you, and knife you, and knife you.
Alright. Alright. So that was top 20 unintentionally disturbing kid scares from around the world. And to me, this was unintentionally creepy. And the jump scare total was 5 jump scares. Hey, hope this will just give you nightmares. Sure, sick. Well, I'll be getting nightmares for days. Alright, thank you guys for watching this. Subscribe for more reaction videos. And subscribe more Kidbehindacamerareacts /reaction videos. Like, feel free to comment, keep being awesome. See you guys later. Bye.